I didn't even really think about that, especially with it being so tall. You got plenty of room to work with there.
I'd rather use quarter round, and there's a difference. Let's see what goes.
Oh, really? Than that?
Well, the shoe, if you turn it out, it looks like a shoe's got the vertical run is less than the horizontal run. It looks like a piece of shoe. This, I don't know. I'm going to tell you that.
It's hard to say.
Well, it feels like they put it on with the shoe part going up, because if I run my finger across it, it feels like that is shorter to the baseboard than this is to the floor. And really, shoe is like a shoe. So,
Well,
anyhow,
it doesn't.
you can't. Well, you can't tell until you start picking it apart, and nobody's gonna do that.
Yeah.
Be careful with these.
Oh yeah.
I used to fix them for a living a long time ago in a different life, and they are famous for breaking. I mean, you know, here again, I don't want to alarm you, make any allegation. I'm glad you got a pan. Make sure your pan works.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's supposed to drain.
Yeah, at least we don't overrun it when we're not around. So.
Well, that's bright. Very, very bright. And my Craftsman didn't. And damn it all, if he just didn't put in hardwood floors 2 months ago. And now they're buckled. Yeah, it's horrible. Oh, no. It's a laminate pergo, and
I'm sorry.
Well, I told him when he bought it, be careful. And he said he would. But Ron is a sweetheart, a guy that sold Sunday school books. He had a master's degree in theology from Mocksville. And got a phone call after 18 years service with his publishing company. He said, "I'm sorry, Ron Salem, we're done."
Oh.
And that was all. And I said, "Come on, I'll help you join the fold. You can be a craftsman." And I was running around fixing the houses for about 8 or 10 years of Craftsman Direct life. And within the last 4 or 5, we got lead demand to the point, and I got SEO work and on the website, and got my site's 300 pages in 17 cities.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. We hide it, but if you go down to the footer, and if you know where to click, I mean, it's a word. There is a button, not a hyperlink, that opens the whole footing up. It's huge. You know, well, just say they'll triangle, triad. And I'm playing the game. That's all I'm doing.
It's a tricky game.
I'm playing
it's a tricky game.
You know how to play the Google game?
Hopefully.
I'm looking for people who know how to play the Google game.
I don't really. I just try to do the big ticket items that I know will help. You know, I don't do too much magic stuff, but.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm guessing about the algorithm all the time.
They're always changing it, so you gotta keep up with that.
They called it something. It was 2 months ago.
It
was Panda update.
Panda,
there you go.
And I know about that.
Okay, so. You know, getting my page rank up, because we're 3, which ain't bad.
Yeah, you do have a good.
For what we are, but I'd rather have 4. I'm shooting for 5. Our Alexa rankings are pretty good.
Okay.
And you can tell I watch it, but many times limited because I'm in homes working on tile.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah. So because we run TigerNet, the website, and
you run TigerNet.
Yeah. And we started it in '95, so.
Okay, because I mean I'm reading. Oh, my favorite was Danny Ford is God. Do you remember that one? There's gone now, but it became something else because they retired Danny DFIG, and you can Google.
I think I do remember
Danny Ford is God.
Yeah.
And Shaking the Southland.
Yeah.
Is one of them. I used to read. I got depressed at the West Virginia game, and it just killed me to see Ellington have the ball removed from his hands at the goal line. And take off. And
that was bad.
We just sitting there waiting. There's got to be something else happens here.
That was the worst game. Yeah.
But
it's my roommate and I started it, so it's just us working on it, and
that's really cool.
We've got a writer, writes all our stuff, David Hood, but yeah.
We definitely need to talk because there might be a lot of stuff you can do because honest to God, it really is the Google game.
It is, yeah. I mean, we're pretty good for like Clemson football, Clemson sports. We're top 10 definitely. But it would be nice to be higher, of course.
We all work at it because when somebody's going to keyword bathroom tile, and they find Craftsman Direct. And,
that's how it works.
And that's the whole deal. And not only that, but that we have the presentation there. Is when they see our page, they say, oh, okay, well let me give them a call. And I see it so much, it's kind of like proofing your own term paper. You know, I can't proof it anymore.
So, how many, like your tile person?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what kind of experience do they have with tile? That's the one thing I worry about with.
Of course, there's no question.
That does different things, but
I'm not going to put anyone in your house that I have any question about. Number one. Number two is you don't pay anything until we're finished and you're happy. Period. And if you come in here and you see, Lee, why are those lines creeping over like that? I'm gonna say, I don't know, but let me see if I can find out, and I'll get you an answer. And if it's something that we should have done, we'll redo it. I mean, without no questions asked.
Okay, that's good.
You know, and I'm going to leave you happy. No question. You know, and we don't leave until you do. I mean, you know, God's honest truth is, you know, it's probably in the neighborhood of around a 3-day job. Is to come in and do that, assuming we can get into the house somewhere around 8 or 9, and we leave around 4 or 5. Because, you know, it's to remove, replace the fixtures, the molding.
Right.
Sure. You want your painter to paint the base in the shoe. I mean, he can do that.
Yeah, he'll do that.
And get the toilet back in. And 2-year warranties across the board on everything we do.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
So if you have a problem, I tell every customer, and like I said, oftentimes it's my craftsman here, not me, and that I would have told you, that I called you on the phone first and not come over on email correlation, but that Jay's going to be over there at 12:30, 1:30, because we got a quote prior, and if you have any problems, don't hesitate to call me.
Okay.
So a standard operating procedure.
For the toilet, somebody was telling me make sure, you know, the flange and, you know.
Oh yeah, new wax ring, new toilet bolts.
Okay, new toilet bolts.
Yeah, because, you know, the bolts, these things got white caps on them.
Yeah.
And on both sides, and it's a wax ring underneath it.
Right, yeah. I remember the wax. I've replaced that before, but the flange part, like as far as like the, is that what you call it?
Well, it's a piece of steel underneath it that intersects. Now it's PVC, but it's just steel in my 1948.
Yeah.